Ohai. Lankaran, the city in Azerbaijan, the administrative center of the Lankaran district. There are several versions of etymology of the name. Lankaran is said as Lankan in the Talish language, and it is considered the distorted form of the words Lankaran. Lina a Kane read ka. He houses it est. Read houses. Elanakan. Bosoms, a nested est. Nedabrazni houses. According to other version, the name Lankaran came from Persian, from the word Langarkunan, that meant the berth, the coast across which there passed the ships, that is, the parking of vessels. Lankaran is one of ancient settlements in the territory of the Azerbaijan Republic. Favorable geographic location, a relationship with the states of the ancient world, arrangement on the bank of the Caspian Sea and on the main caravan tracks connecting the west and the east contributed to his development. In 1736, Nader Shah recognized as the possessor of Talish Side Abbas, the representative of a side branch overthrown by Msefabadov. On Fermanagh Nader Shah, he was declared the Khan of Talish and Begliarbaki, deputy of this Iranian area. With Side Abbas, it is accepted to specify in a historiography the Talish Khans, and 1736, year of the beginning of his board, is considered date of creation of the independent Talish Khanate. After death, Nader Shah in 1747 transferred the capital of the Khanate from Astara to Lankaran. During this period, Lankaran became the important seaport on the bank of the Caspian Sea. City fortifications, the Hansky Palace, the mosque, baths, the market and a caravanserai were constructed. Lankarani's population was engaged in agriculture, livestock production, gardening, fishery, silkworm breeding, beekeeping, hunting. At the same time, in Lankarani, such crafts as production of copper products, pottery and others were developed that turned it into the city of handicraftsmen. The important role in economic development of the Talish Khanate was played by trade. Trade relations with the Iranian cities, Turkey, Russia, the states of Central Asia, China, India and other countries were established. After accession of East Transcaucasia to Russia in Lankarani, the plants making a tile and a brick were constructed. Besides developed sugar from a sugar cane, the enterprises produced fish products. In the 18th-19th centuries, the city exported rice, linen, silk, vegetables and fish products. These products generally went to Russia. Trade relations with Russia played an important role in development of the industry, education and healthcare of the city. In 1862, the city contained 899 houses, 29 stone, 2 markets, Armenian and Muslim. From religious institutions in the territory of the settlement, there was one Russian Orthodox church, located in the territory of Fortress, one Armenian church and 3 mosques. It agrees to the Kartina Kavkaskogo Kraya, Prinadleshigo Rosai, I Sopradelniko Nomu Zemel edition, which was published in 1835. The Armenian and Russian churches and also the mosque were constructed of a crude brick and covered with a sitch. Lankaran is located in the southeast of the republic. The territory of the Lankaran district is limited in the north to the Kura-Aras lowland, and in the southeastern is located the Caspian Sea on 38 northern latitude and 47 east longitude. In Lankaran there is a large number of national parks where a variety of fauna and flora remained. The Jizlagachsky National Park contains more than 250 plant species, 30 species of fish and more than 220 bird species. Lankaran is also known for paratia, or an iron tree. Trees of this look are actively grown up in the region and they can be seen in National Park Gurkhan. The local myth is that this only tree sinking in water, from here in the name. An iron tree. Historically these trees were used for heating as they burn long time and it is hard to extinguish them. The Persian leopard subspecies also lives in National Park. In 1937 in this area representatives of cenocosts of a type of Opiliolepidus were noticed. According to the collection of data on the Caucasus under N. Seidlitz's edition of 1873, the population of the city of Lankaran made the 4,779th person. According to the set of statistical data on the population of the Transcaucasian region of 1886, Lankaran's population made 4,222 persons. According to Brockhaus and Efron's Encyclopedic Dictionary in 1891, 11100 people, ethnic structure, Talyshinites, Russians, Armenians lived in the city. According to the first general population census of 1897 in Lankaran, from the total number of inhabitants minus 8733 persons. For 2009 the population of the city made 49970 people. As of January 1, 2025 2952 persons lived in the city. 49% women, 51% men. Structure of the population: Azerbaijanians, Talishis, Russians. The prevailing religion, Islam of Shiite sense. Lankaran's climate, a humid subtropical climate. He is characterized in moderately warm winter, and in the long hot summer, in the rainy fall. Solar radiation makes 125-134 kcal/cs. Average annual temperature is characteristic of these latitudes. January, the coldest month, plus 3.6 C. July, the warmest month, plus 25. 3 C. An amount of precipitation in a year minus 1400, 1600. The dominating spheres in Lankaran's economy are vegetable growing, tea growing, rice growing, cattle breeding, cultivation of a citrus, beekeeping, fishery and grain growing. The favorable humid subtropical climate, existence of arable lands, water and sufficient human resources of the city provide a good basis for agricultural activity and also development of agro-processing enterprises. In the city there is also an Azerbaijan's first tea plant constructed in 1937. In 2008 in the city the plant on processing of milk opened. In Lankaran 88 comprehensive schools, including 72 full, 14 comprehensive high schools, 2 elementary schools and 1 out-of-school educational institution. The city center of development of the child and youth. Function. Besides in the city the Lankaran State University is located. Education has rich material resources. 25 schools, 24 preschool and 3 out-of-school institutions are located in standard buildings. In these institutions there are laboratories, evident and technical means and computer offices. 5 schools and Department of Education are connected to the Internet. Orphanage of O. Nursery only in a zone. Healthcare. The Lankaran Central District Hospital. In 1920-1939 the Lankaran Provincial Hospital. In 1940 Interdistrict. It is created in 1920, it was calculated on 40-50 beds and I settled down in a 2-storied building. I had delivery room, chambers for suffering from tuberculosis and infectious diseases. In 1940 the number of beds is increased up to 100, were open skin and venereologic, the end specialist and dental offices. In 1946 the number of beds reached 150, in 1966, 200. Since 1984 the Lankaran Central District Hospital is located in the building built according to the new special standard project on 620 beds. In the city the Improving Center, the Children's Improving Center, Children's Hospital, the Station of Ambulance, Dental Polyclinic, Skin and Venereologic, Narcological, Psychoneurological, Oncological, Tubercular Clinics, the Epidemiological and Hygienic Centers, the Private Medical Center and Dental Establishment also function. In Lankaran 2 museums, drama theatre, libraries, 87 cultural organizations, 2 children's music schools and school of painting, art gallery, recreation park function. In the territory of Lankaran there are 20 archaeological sites of republican value, 53 monuments of local value, 2 monumental, 2 Kamena sculpturni and 9 archaeological sites of local value. Main historical monuments. The Beacon de Ravigala. Dungeon. Mosques on big and small markets, the German church, the Jewish synagogue, the House du World Ahmad of the Khan, Fortress Balaba, the Cemetery Saigin, Tombs Sheikhs Akida and Said Khalifa, House Museum of Ayazi Aslanaf. In 2015 restoration works in the Lankaran Local History Museum were carried out. The museum is restored according to the new exposition plan. Here the School of Management of Haydar Aliyev is created and the corner reflecting materials of independence of Azerbaijan is organized. In the Central Library the regional center of the Internet is created. In Lankaran holidays of the state value, anniversaries of writers and poets are widely celebrated, entertaining and musical actions, art literary stories, debates, meetings with veterans of war, concerts with participation of music bands will be organized. In the area there are 3 sports schools, 2 sports societies, sports education center, 4 sports clubs and 9 operating federations. 4 judges of the international category, 2 honored masters of sports live in Lankaran. Annually according to the annual plan schedule from the Ministry of Youth, Sport and Tourism 14 Sports Championship. A year 2 times. International. A year 2 times. And various regional competitions are held. The amateur soccer team, Shilivar, in regional competitions of Republican superiority became the winner and reached the final. At the Summer Olympic Games of 2004 in Athens 2 athletes representing Azerbaijan were from Lankaran. One of them Turan Mirzaev on weightlifting, and another, Chawid Tagiev on boxing. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.